It's an epidemic plaguing our nation, hurting men, women, and children alike. It comes from the darkest forces and cripples all it affects with a debilitating affliction. I'm talking, of course, about Gogurt Lip. Gogurt Lip, the name given to the injury sustained on the inside of the lateral commissure of one's lip. It's an affliction that affects millions every day, many of whom are too embarrassed to speak to their loved ones about what just happened.
Hi, I'm Murray Goldschneider of Goldschneider, Johnson & Chang, here to tell you that if you or a loved one has suffered from Gogurt Lip, you may be entitled to compensation. Let us help you. Let's put a stop to Gogurt Lip forever and show the corporations who's boss. So come on down to Goldschneider, Johnson & Chang and get a quote today. Every 5 sessions gets you a free DVD copy of Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Also, we're guinea pig friendly, but no cats, Chang's allergic.
Goldschneider, Johnson & Chang. Come on down and give us your money.
Audio preview.
4 years ago, a legendary leader was taken from us mercilessly. He was a pioneer and a true hero to everyone he knew. Some may call him a revolutionary, but to us, he's known as Harambe. Harambe was sadly killed because of an accident due to a shitty mom not watching her kid, and we all have to suffer because of it. But was it really a mom, and was it really her kid? Was she actually a shitty parent? What if it wasn't an accident at all? What if that shitty mom was actually a deep state assassin and Harambe was murdered to protect their secrets? What if he knew something about the government that they didn't want us to know? What are they hiding? Are we going to stand for this? Harambe fought for us. He was a real American hero, and now is our time to avenge what the deep state did to him. What Harambe would have wanted is for you to fight and vote to legalize marijuana at the federal level. Tweet at Donald Trump in protest and tell him now is the time to legalize cannabis so we can bring those who harmed our Harambe to justice. Weed. Legalize it. I'm Bill Clinton and I approve this message. Ladies and gentlemen, the Short News Podcast with your host, Alex Mador.
What you're asking for has got a powerful price.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Short News Podcast. Thank you. Wow. Very cool. If it sounds different today, my microphone blew out. After 8 months of service, I guess that's it for that microphone. So if you're on the market for a mic, do not buy the MXL 770 because it will only last you less than a year until it stops working, and it will make you very sad. So, currently I'm using the microphone that came with this audio interface. The whole package was like $150, so that tells you how good the microphone is. So we'll see how this works. Hopefully it goes well. I don't know what to tell you, like
Gay!
excuse me, you can't say that these days. Anyways, my name is Alex Mador, and I'm happy you're here. Not too much has changed since last time we were here, but I'm trying to be back on schedule, which is a plus. I don't know how it's going to be when I start classes tomorrow. I'm trying to get to everything now, beforehand. Uh, Sucks, man. August 30th, summer's coming to an end. I didn't even get to do anything fun. I'm too for left. I'm too poor for fun. I mean, we went to a Yankees game, but that was in May, and that's pretty much it. That was the only fun we had. Let me just check the audio levels. I don't even know what I would do. I was thinking about hitting up the gun range nearby, but I'm pretty sure purchasing ammo costs a shit ton over here or anywhere. And because you're literally shooting your money away when you think about it at cardboard or clay targets. But at some point, I really do want to shoot some guns. As a lefty as I am, I can still appreciate the mindless fun of exploding clay targets with a double barrel shotgun. I don't know, man. I might have to go to Vegas to do the really fun shit though, and I've never been to Vegas. Never planned on going to Vegas, but now I'm thinking about it. Because they got the crazy guns over there. Speaking of guns, I was watching a stream the other day, Hassan Piker's stream, and he was showing this Vice video, or reacting to this Vice video on his stream, about how far 3D printed guns have come since the first one was invented. And it's kind of cool. Like, you look at them, and it's like, wow, whoa, that looks nice, but it's also really fucking scary. The guns look amazing. They look like every DLC skin I bought in Modern Warfare for my guns, but they're all colorful and intricate and customized. But the scary part of that is there's no way to track these weapons. People just download the digital rendering of the gun parts, 3D print them, and put it together, and that's how a gun is made these days. And a lot of these guys are proud to see their gun designs being used on the street, like in crimes, which is fucked up. And we do have a serious problem here. As much as regular gun accessibility is an issue, like we need more background checks and all that stuff, now 3D printed gun accessibility is even more of an issue. If you have a 3D printer and internet connection, you got accessibility to a gun right there. There isn't a clear-cut way to stop this from happening anymore. You know how the internet is, it's unstoppable. And guns are supposed to have serial numbers. These ones obviously don't. There's a lot of scary shit that is made possible by the invention of 3D printed guns. Would I still try one out if I was given the opportunity? Probably. Am I a hypocrite? Yes. But who isn't? Do you name one person who hasn't ever contradicted themselves in their entire life? I'm sure fucking Gandhi contradicted himself a bunch. Guarantee you Jesus contradicted himself at least once. What about who else is a what about Alec Baldwin? You think he hasn't contradicted himself before? He's not that great. What am I saying? Sorry, Alec Baldwin, but whatever. But holy fuck, yo, like the other night, I gotta talk about my drinking because I just popped open this what is this iced cold brew coffee, but the other night I had 2 cans of this rum and seltzer type drink. I didn't realize how drunk it got me, but I made chicken wings, got 2 bags of protein chips, and then passed out in bed with the bag of chips. Now I know that those drinks are way too strong for me to be, chugging down like that. I won't be doing that again. I woke up in the morning at 4 a.m. feeling extremely sick, sweating and nauseous. Thought I was going to have to puke, but then I chugged lukewarm water and things ended up being okay. But remember, kids, drink responsibly because alcohol poisoning fucking hurts. It's miserable. Just don't let it get to that point. I'm an idiot. Even after all these years, I don't know how to drink. I don't even know how to chug beer. My gag reflex won't let me. Oh, why not, Alex? Aren't you always sucking dick? No, asshole. I gag brushing my tongue in the morning when I'm brushing my teeth. Whatever. I don't feel very good about drinking liquor anymore. I can't even look at the half empty can sitting over here, making me feel ill. Anyways, let's get back into the show. There's news and it's short. We have to talk about it. Love how this show started out as a 20-second episode show and progressed into this hour and a half rant session while keeping the name of the show the same, but we don't talk about the news the whole time. So it's short. Anyways, fucking Afghanistan. How about that? It's not going very well. It's gotten worse. There is no woke Taliban, like I said last week. They're the opposite of woke. Have you seen the oh my god. Have you seen the pictures of the women there now? It's not just their faces that are covered, it's their whole entire bodies, like some sort of ghost on Halloween or something. So they're not as progressive as they want us to think, or they wanted us to think. And they're hampering the United States' efforts to evacuate as many people as they can safely out of there. We're supposed to be completely done tomorrow. No, Tuesday, August 31st, if I'm correct. We're supposed to be completely done with the evacuation. The U.S. State Department had warned U.S. citizens who were at the Kabul airport to leave a couple days ago until they're told to return because the Taliban is being an obstacle. And like I said, they're not very progressive. They killed protesters a couple days ago. I wouldn't put it past them to start hurting Americans. They've killed American soldiers again. We're back to doing this shit. The dudes are kind of savages, and not in a good like Logan Paul, I'm a savage type of way. They're forcing women and children, little girls, into arranged marriages with Taliban members. A lot of these, yeah, like teenagers, and it's a fucking disaster. And Biden's getting a lot of shit for it, but regardless of who the president is at this time, this outcome would still be inevitable. Lives were still going to be lost. The Afghani government was going to fall very quickly. They barely held on for even a day. The Taliban's been waiting for this moment to strike for years. They've been preparing. Now they have our stuff, our military's equipment that we left behind. So they can really do some damage because apparently we're idiots and left all that shit there for them, like loot boxes in Fortnite. That's one major thing we fucked up on that could have been prevented. We gave them supplies. They're dripped out in gear. And they don't want Afghanis to flee because they fear a brain drain where the smart and innovative people in the country all evacuate, leaving the country in shambles to crumble because it's just full of dummies that can't run anything or do science, to advance society. So now people can't even leave if they want to. The Taliban is taking the women and girls from their homes, killing the men. They're hunting down and killing anyone who has assisted the U.S. in any type of way, threatening their family, killing their families. Everything they told us about not being the same Taliban was proven to be a PR stunt in a matter of days. The only funny thing is that they keep getting owned on Twitter. Before the dude's account got taken down, someone was like, "What do you think about DN?" And the dude was like, "What is DN?" And he was like, "D's nuts, ah." And that was, get owned, Taliban. You don't fucking understand memes. Get fucking owned, you losers. Anyways, fucking, God. So what do we do? What does the U.S. do? What are we supposed to do? Because if we go back, then we're just using more time, resources, and American lives to fight in a war that is unwinnable. and we'll be there for 20 more years, accomplishing the same amount of nothing as before. Someone tweeted at me last week, kind of angry about my statements on pulling out of Afghanistan. Someone who's a liberal, starting to learn the difference between liberals, neoliberals, leftists, and everything else, thanks to class and Hassan's streams. So shout out to him for educating me and others on these types of things. So this person is obviously pro-capitalism, pro-imperialism, wants corporations to continue profiting off of war, while we once again try to spread our brand of liberty to a country that doesn't even want us there. So this person was like, what do you have to say about South Korea then? The United States has been helping them, so they should stop helping Korea and leave, is what you're saying? Is that what you want? As though me being Korean would cause me to be like, oh, wow, you're right. I'm Korean, so I guess I'm pro-American imperialism and wasting our country's resources on getting involved in other people's shit. Wow, I must be a fucking hypocrite in that situation because I totally think that. Thank you for assuming how predictable that I am. No, you fucking fool. So I told him, actually, I do think the United States should leave Korea. We have enough problems of our own and should be focusing on those and helping people here who are living in tents on the streets in California or places like that. And he completely folded. His whole attempt at slam dunking me was fucking matumboed by me not being a biased hypocrite just because I'm Korean. And I just called myself a hypocrite earlier in the episode, but in this situation, I'm not. Because just because I'm Korean, I'm not going to be like, oh, wow, so I guess they should do, the U.S. should do imperialism because I want my people to be okay. No, get the fuck out of there then. Get the U.S. out of there. Send the troops home. We don't need to be doing this shit. And Koreans, we're not a monolith. Asian Americans, I feel like a lot of people of color end up having to say this because, the whites assume the damn whites. Sorry, white people. You get shat on a lot. Like how people assume that if you're black or Mexican, you'll be guaranteed to be a Democratic voter when that's not the case. I know a good handful of black Republicans. People have independent thoughts and opinions outside of what they're told or suggested to think by outside sources. Like, it's getting ridiculous. Our whole world is just fucked, dude. And again, I know nothing about foreign policy. I don't know what the best decision is. I just think like we need to stop getting involved in shit that has nothing to do with us in any way other than somehow being a potential to profit off of. Everything we do in this country is about getting richer. And how about we focus on getting people in our country out of poverty that are in poverty instead of making the rich richer? Doesn't that seem like the logical thing to do? Or do the rich, are they fine with the people at the bottom struggling on food stamps or not being able to eat or having to live off a $1 menu, barely being able to pay rent, living in shelters, living in tents, begging for money, those types of things? I've seen plenty of it, both in New York and I know what's going on in California. And it's fucked. It's completely fucked. And we're spending so much money on the military. Let me find out, how much money do we spend a year on the military? How much does the U.S. spend a year on military? They spend $725 billion a year on national defense. $725 billion a year. Oh, wait, no, in 2020, it was $778 billion a year. Increase of 4.4% over 2019. The United States is the world's largest military spender. The U.S. Okay, here's an interesting fact. Accounted for 39% of total military expenditure in 2020. That means they take up fucking so 39% of every single country's military spending together it's the US. The US is 39% of all of that shit. That's insane. Use some of that money to feed people. Even like 2 billion. Take a fucking 2 billion off that and use that to like make 5 less missiles. It's insane to me that we're just throwing money where we don't need it because we want to get involved in other shit. That's such a Karen move. The US military is just full of Karens. Getting involved in other countries' business and foreigners' business. What Karens do. These is our freedoms. We're gonna give our freedoms over here. We're gonna give our freedoms. Ain't nobody gonna be living without our American way. You guys want freedom fries? You guys want a McDonald's? We'll put a McDonald's here. Just give us your oil. We need control of that oil. We'll bomb the shit out of you guys too, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. A lot of you may die. But I mean, that it could be Bush, but it could also be, I'm gonna drone strike a lot of you. I can't really help it. We have this new technology. I have to do it. You leave me no choice. Kanye is a prick. But God, man, these endless wars. It's something that I just have never been okay with. Maybe like post 9/11 when I was like 6, my dad convinced me like we should be blowing the shit out of these places, but I was also 6 and I didn't understand the consequences of that. And then I got older and I'm like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? We have like, I don't want to be all America first here, but why don't we just like chill a little bit and like, we could do a lot here. We could build more shelters, build housing for people who don't have it. We could make food more accessible. We could give people better access to better education because there's a lot of neighborhoods in cities that could be better enriched. That money could go towards that. There's so many different things that we could do with, like a couple $1 billion. Like just a couple $1 billion could make a huge difference. Our government is so fucking greedy. The fact that anybody is mad that we're pulling out of the Middle East, it bugs me a lot. It really bothers me. Because I'm talking in circles here. We just shouldn't have been there. You know that. End of story. We're pulling out tomorrow completely. Let's see where this goes. I hope it goes well. Okay, moving the fuck on. So, you know how fucking wow. You fucking this fucking that. Yo, bro, you okay, so remember how Lil Nas X, so there's a lot of outrage right now. I should talk about this first. There's a lot of outrage in the music industry, specifically the hip hop industry. A lot of homophobia that's been happening. I've seen it on the the social music app Loom. A good amount of homophobia where musicians on there, hip hop artists, are complaining about the feminization of men, and rappers like Lil Nas X turning their kids gay and fears that they have from just Lil Nas X kissing a man on stage, and that freaks them out so much that they have to share that, like, this is like an end of the world, end times type thing that's happening, and your kids are gonna be indoctrinated into no, they're not. They're not. If if your kid is gay, they were born gay, and they're going to be gay. Lil Nas X is not gonna turn your kid gay. That's not how this shit works. You idiots. Now I understand why you're hip hop artists, because you're not fucking doctors. You didn't study gender studies. You didn't, dude. Like, the fact that people have problems with gay people still in the music industry at all, fucking, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. So they had all this outrage at him, at Lil Nas X, for the music videos and the songs, and then he released the blood shoe, the Nike devil shoe, or Satan shoe, um, which I thought it looked cool. I just, like, I wouldn't wanna wear a shoe with blood in it. That just kinda, like, that weirds me out, a little bit, but and people freaked out at him. Like, this guy, he's spreading his gay devil shit. I told you the gays were spreading their demons. They're coming down. Jesus help us. Jesus save us all. We need to stop the horses in the back. The horses are turning gay because of Lil Nas X. He turned my horses gay, and the growing horns are gonna kill me and my wife and then eat us for breakfast. That's all Lil Nas X's fault. So people freaked out because a gay rapper, a gay black rapper, made Satan shoes with blood in them. And he really knows how to, like, he, like, knows those people are gonna get triggered, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck you guys. Like, I'm gonna release this shit, and you're gonna be upset, and I'm gonna make a bajillion dollars off of it." It's smart. It's very smart, and like I said, I thought it was cool. I just wouldn't wear it because blood. But, um, so then fucking I keep doing it. Why do I do that? So then Tony Hawk last week, working with, Liquid Death water, which I do wanna try their water. Like, everybody markets it all the time, like, "Liquid Death water, ugh." I don't know what's so great about it. I drink Fiji, personally, but I'll try it. I'll try it. Um, so in a collaboration with Liquid Death, they took blood out of Tony Hawk, mixed it with red paint, and put that blood paint onto a bunch of skateboard decks, which they then sold online. So they're Tony Hawk blood skateboards that are out there now that were sold out. I looked because I was like, I eh, eh, I wouldn't wear something with blood, but I would skate on something with blood. But it was people were not mad. People were not mad at him. There was no outrage at all. People snatched it up, and a lot of people pointed out, people on Twitter, of course, a lot of Twitter users pointed out, why were people so triggered about Lil Nas X, but when the straight white man does the exact same thing, they're completely fine with it. Either way, blood is like, ugh. If you had a problem with one, you would have a problem with the other, right? But no, there's an obvious bias here. We know how those people already think. They've already made it clear that homosexuality is something that scares them. And so there's an obvious bias. And it's the double standard there is really telling of how not far that we've come as a society, how little we've progressed. The fact that so many people still think this way, so many people still want to restrict or silence artists who want to express their sexuality. It's got to stop. Like DaBaby, we talked about that, like homophobia in hip hop a couple weeks ago. That shit. DaBaby, fucking, he lost his career. He lost his whole career, which is good. That's what should happen to people who are homophobic. It's not right that these people are looked up to. So, if you have a problem with Lil Nas X doing the blood shoe, then you better also have a problem with Tony Hawk's blood skateboard with liquid death. Otherwise, we know what your actual problems are. I don't need to be too clear about that. I've already explained it enough. Anyways, move on to something funny. So, you guys know, you internet people, you know who Keemstar is. We've mentioned him. We used to clown him a little bit. What is up, Drama Alert Nation? And those episodes are probably gone. I lost a lot of them in a transfer to the new platform. But Keemstar, he runs Drama Alert. It's a YouTube news show. He's a very controversial figure because he likes to start drama, and kind of ruin people's lives to a certain extent. And there's a video going around of him on this streamer Adin Ross's stream, bringing so Keemstar is 40. Well, he's 39, so round up to 40. He's 40, and he was dating this girl for like 3 days who was 20. And like that would be, for me, dating a 20-year-old would feel wrong. Like, would feel young and like I was doing something not okay. Even though it's legal, it's completely legal. It's just weird. I hate to be that guy to kink shame, but like, that's weird, dude. What the hell? So anyways, he brings his like 5-year-old girlfriend. I'm sorry. He brings her to Adin Ross's house, and the entire interaction between him and Adin and the rest of the people in the room is the most awkward thing I have ever seen in my entire life. I cringed when I saw it, but I also laughed. He tries to make this like just kidding type thing about Adin's recent crypto scam controversy. Like he did a pump and dump. We've talked about those before. We don't have to go into that. But here, check this out.
FaceTime, yeah. Like,
oh,
and then,
shit,
so now
what
he's
the
fucking
fuck?
famous somehow, and I'm famous.
Yo, you're in trouble. Why?
Oh, shit.
That crypto shit.
Silence.
Hey, Steve, get his ass from right now. Bro.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, how we doing though?
Real good.
You good?
The podcast and Mojo. Also, really
Hey.
got the
Yo, buddy.
Gemini.
Jesus, bro, you scared the fuck out of me.
This is my girlfriend, Josty.
You can say hi right here to the camera.
I'm 39. She's 20. So he came at me like, call me a creep or whatever. He was like saying that I had like a little dick. My dick didn't work and shit. He got in trouble with YouTube. He was on
Oh yeah, so Keemstar, he's bragging about how Ethan Klein from H3H3, who we have mentioned plenty of times, he's a cool dude, got banned or got suspended from YouTube for a week because he was making jokes about Keemstar that Keemstar took really personally, because some of them had to do with his dick not working, and him, like, having performance issues. They were jokes. They were obvious jokes, but he took it too far. Keemstar didn't like it. Called mommy, aka spoke to YouTube to get him in trouble, got him suspended, and now he's bragging about it. He's like, so she's 20 and I'm 39. Cool, dude. That's fucking weird. So when she was a fucking infant, you were 19. Think about that. Think about that. Dude, that could be your daughter. Sorry. I gotta calm down here. Anyway, she broke up with him. So, that's what happens. I've been there.
What do you think about that?
What's even worse, every dig he had for Keem literally applies to him. Yo, he legitimately went on his show. This motherfucker went on his show. He said he was on anti in the stop that he didn't have feeling in projection. He was trying to put that on me.
And the dude sitting next to
What the fuck?
Keemstar just gets up and leaves. See, he's projecting. He said, as he drinks a White Claw and wearing a Jaws shirt with his his snapback hat backwards, "You are 39. You are 39. Are you wearing a chain?" Oh my God, dude. This is midlife crisis, like to the fifth power. Oh my God. And I love how the dude sitting next to him just got up and left. He was like, "No, fuck this, I can't." See, he's projecting. Ethan is projecting. I don't have a dick that doesn't work. He's a liar. Ethan is a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. See, his dick doesn't work. But he was making a joke. You can't take jokes. Dude, I'm roasting you right now. If you're going to get pissed about this, then you should not have millions of followers. You should not have millions of followers. You bully people all the time, dude. You've gotten people swatted, leaked people's home addresses and information.
Lie detector. Put nigga lie detector.
So that laughing, that's Keemstar. He so you ever have a friend that somebody makes a joke and the person just laughs, not only just obnoxiously, but for way too long? That's Keemstar.
Hold on. Bring it down.
Bring it down.
Bring it down. Please, calm down. It's gonna be alright. Take it back down. Did you have any intention? I'm not gonna lie, Mike. No. Absolutely not.
They're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, Keemstar?" He keeps getting up, laughing way too hard at everything, trying to be cool. What are you doing? I was this person once in middle school, and people would be like, "Shut up, Mador." What the fuck is wrong with you, fucking loser? And I'd shut up, and then I would go to the bathroom and cry, most likely. But so I get it. I understand this type of behavior, but it's not very mature, and it's hilarious to watch because everyone around him is like, "Dude, chill."
Alright, bro. It's gonna be alright, bro. If you ever looked at your ass.
So a given, right?
What? That's so a given, right? What does that mean? And what do people have to say about this? This is like when the dad crashes the party, but no one wants to tell him to leave because they don't want him to stop the party. I swear they're only nice to him because they rather troll him than deal with his drama and having him attack them. He's so cringe. Someone put oof and push the cringe button. This is so bad, I'm considering just switching to complete sympathy for this broken dude. It's becoming obvious he's impossibly insecure and just taking it out on everyone else. Did this guy's mom ever hug him? You know, that is a good question. And then there's a screen cap of the dude sitting next to Keem, just like rolling his eyes at him. Someone says there are like 20 people there and it's still awkward. How is this more painful to watch than his usual content? Wow, these comments are... Wow. Did you ever crash a party all the cool kids were throwing in high school and get the feeling like you just didn't belong? Did you ever try to overcompensate hoping to fit in? No? Well, this is what it looks like. Damn, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Overcompensating. That's what I was trying to figure out, like how to word that. Thank you. Thank you to this person. But he like doesn't know how to be in a social situation with people who are much cooler and younger than him. He's... Oh my god. Like I don't know. Like I legitimately think the dude is a little autistic. I don't even mean that in a mean way, but he cannot understand social cues and has always behaved that way. The things that he says and does are always so cringe. And so I feel bad clowning on someone who's on the spectrum, but hey, he's kind of a bully. So here we are. Dude, all the frenemies business that's going on, the frenemies breakup between Ethan and Trisha. He had Trisha Paytas on his Mom's Basement podcast to talk trash about Ethan. And that's pretty much what they did for the entire half hour. Not really much substance other than that. I did listen to the whole thing. And I didn't find myself changing my mind at all about the frenemies breakup. Trisha Paytas is a train wreck who destroys everything in her path. I used to feel bad because mental health issues are really important to me, but I don't go around ruining families like this, tearing families apart. But yeah, she definitely is mentally ill. That much is super obvious. She's calling for Ethan to be deplatformed. Bitch, you deserve to be deplatformed. Like 500 N-words you said ago. Or for self-diagnosing yourself with shit. Or pretending you know anything about gender issues. Like, only for you to later, like, have to correct yourself on all of those things. Person, they turns on every single person that she befriends. It's a pattern. But always turns it around and blames the other person when she's the one who blows up and destroys everything, and it's on record. So Ethan's wife Hila's brother, Moses, is engaged to Trisha, and they met because of Ethan and Hila, and now she's caused a feud between Hila and her brother Moses, and they aren't talking anymore because of Trisha. So it's a fucking nightmare of a situation, and Ethan's mom got involved, which... I don't know if you want your mom coming up to bat for you, but it was sweet. My mom would never do that. She told Trisha if anything happens to Hila's pregnancy, because she's pregnant right now, because of all the stress this has caused, then it's Trisha's fault. So Trisha's like, how dare you put that on me? How dare you? It's like, dude, they wouldn't be doing that if you weren't causing everyone stress. How do you not see that you're the one in every single situation creating drama? And that you cause everything and everyone involved to implode. How do you not notice the patterns here? You can't be the victim that many times after being responsible for ruining so many friendships and relationships. Get a fucking grip on reality. Take the proper medications. I don't know. You are out of fucking line. But whatever. Why are we giving her any attention? That's all she wants. That's all Trisha's been trying to get this entire time with all these bullshit antics. I really used to feel bad, and I was rooting for her, but Trisha's ticking time bomb in any friendship or relationship that she's been in. Guarantee you she'll turn against Keemstar in a week. What else is going on in the world? Oh yeah, OnlyFans. OnlyFans is back in the news. Get out your fleshlights and prepare for wankage, because porn is once again allowed on OnlyFans. The company reversed the dick move that it pulled on its creators from last week when it said they were banning all pornographic content starting in October. So now that's not happening. They were able to secure some type of agreement with the payment providers who were being fucking babies and Puritans about taking transactions related to sexual content. What are you, religious? Stop being city on a hill, motherfuckers, and take the money. Like, I just found out from a different podcast that Pornhub now only accepts crypto for that same exact reason. The payment providers won't work with them because of the sexual content, and it's pretty crazy that one of the biggest entertainment companies in the world is unable to do Visa transactions because there's fucking on the site. Do we live in the 1700s on a city on a hill in Massachusetts somewhere? Is Anne Hutchinson being tried for crimes against God? I don't fucking think so. So I guess I'm pretty glad that OnlyFans reversed their decision, which will allow for creators who have been on there to continue making money the way they have been for the past year or two. It would be so hypocritical of them to abandon all of the creators who made the site as successful as it is. And I'm glad they realized that if you abandon the people who started everything, how are you going to continue to be successful? Obviously, that kind of content has been the moneymaker. Obviously, there is a high demand for it, so just let it happen. Everyone at corporate has sticks up their asses, and they aren't even selling pictures of it happening for a monthly fee. People don't want to go back to buying access to private Snapchat. Snapchat doesn't even allow that shit. I never did that shit, but I would be a liar if I said I didn't ever think about it in the past. I've been offered a long time ago, but I mean, like, when I was a senior in high school, there was this girl I met online who would send me constant, we're not going to go into that. But shout out to her. I don't remember her name, but that was fun. Anyways, the Jake Paul Tyron Woodley fight happened over the weekend, and Jake Paul won, making me even more worried about him becoming unstoppable. He keeps winning these fucking fights, dude. He's undefeated. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I hope he fights someone who actually boxes. Because Tyron Woodley is an MMA fighter. So, of course, he isn't going to be the greatest boxer. And he's, like, much older than Jake, too. He's got a different fighting style, a different sport. Jake keeps picking fights with people who aren't actual boxers. Joe Rogan was talking about this and how it's smart that Jake built up his record by beating these non-boxers and boxing matches, but like a lot of people see right through that and don't really respect him for winning these fights. The real boxers don't even want to entertain the idea of fighting him because he's not legit. He's not fought anybody real. So until he beats a professional boxer, I'm not going to believe that Jake Paul can truly box like a professional. So I don't know, like, and also all the other stuff he did, I'm not really rooting for him. All the stuff he allegedly did, sorry. Alright, we also need to talk about this motherfucker, James Corden, and the shit he pulled over the weekend. Like, traffic in cities is already bad enough, and this attention-hungry teddy bear-looking motherfucker in a rat suit is legit causing a traffic jam. Doing some sort of fucking musical performance. Dude, if I saw that shit in traffic, I would get out and throw hands. I don't know if the people that listen to this also follow me on Twitter at Alex_MADORE, but I went on kind of a Twitter rant for a whole day about fighting James Corden, how I wanted to box him, and that was my rage tweeting for the day. So I'm sorry if you experienced that live while it was happening, but It pissed me off so much seeing him hip thrust in front of traffic that he literally caused. Dude, fuck you. Nobody even likes you, dude. Somebody tweeted James Corden is the candy corn of late night, which is like, he's fucking lame. He's a fucking lame. And then I was like, I quote tweeted that, and I was like, the difference is I don't want to fight candy corn. So this goes out to James Corden, you motherfucker. Somebody send this to James Corden. This right here, this clip. You and me. Madison Square Garden. No, you and me pick the venue. It could be my backyard. Boxing match. I need to beat your ass for causing traffic. Let's go. That's who I'm gonna box. James Corden. Oh my god, that's so annoying. That is so fucking annoying. Anyways, who else is annoying? Oh yeah. Yeah, Senator Ted Cruz. You know that guy, right? I know you know that guy. We talk about him every episode. So he was on this radio show talking about, I don't know what, let's see, about Biden's incompetence for 13 minutes and 45 seconds on the Clay Travis and Buck Sexton show. I know that name, those names, but I don't know them by face. Let's see what we got here.
We are joined now by Texas Senator Ted Cruz. And I spent Friday playing poker for probably 5, 6, 7 hours against Senator Cruz. Involved Phil Hellmuth, Doyle Brunson, many other different individuals. It was an awesome time. Senator Cruz, appreciate you coming on. You love playing poker. I have not played a lot of poker in my day, but I do know.
Yo, what is Ted Cruz's poker face? I would love to know. That's fucking hilarious.
Phil Hellmuth and Doyle Brunson are two of the most iconic poker players of all time. How much fun did you have sitting down, being able to go ahead?
Well, when I ran out of poker chips, I ended up betting my wife because I never stand up for her. I will throw her under the bus every single time. I will throw her under that bus and leave her there and not come back. So I sold off my wife to those poker players because I lost. That's what happened.
Head with those guys.
Well, Clay, it was just ridiculous fun. It was truly a bucket list moment. You and I were both there playing on Poker After Dark. It'll air in a month or two, and to have a chance to go up against all-time greats. You know, Doyle Brunson, Texas Dolly, has 2 World Series championships. He has 10 bracelets altogether. Hellmuth has 15 bracelets. Just those two guys together have 25 bracelets between them. It was crazy.
Are bracelets like the version of championship rings, but for poker? I think that's what I'm getting. Damn, I want a bracelet. That sounds fucking dope.
Table with them. We also had the YouTuber Mr. Beast who was playing with us. And I gotta say I gotta say, I thought he was gonna buy me a car. I thought Mr. Beast would have showed up with a Rolls Royce for me and $1 million, but he did not. He actually gave me a middle finger and threw what appeared to be monkey poop at my face. I don't know where he got the monkey poop. He probably flew it in from the jungle, but that is what happened, and now I do not like YouTube, and I get flashbacks every time I go on there. Thank you very much. It was one of those moments that we'll tell the grandkids about that.
So it was an awesome time, and I appreciate you inviting me to be a part of that table. We were playing for charity, by the way. So there are 3 great charities that are going to be awarded the winnings there when that thing airs, and everybody can see how it goes. Now, Mr. Beast is a YouTuber, and I was talking about this earlier. What
is this? Why are they not talking about Biden's incompetence like they said they were going? Okay, let it run.
may or may not know who he is, but he's got 67.1 million YouTube subscribers. And by the way, that's bigger than the population of France, Italy, basically the same as the population of England, to kind of put into perspective how many people that is. And some of our listeners out there won't know him, but my kids and your kids, I mean, he might as well be Elvis.
Yeah, it was. Our kids were giddy about it. He was actually very cool. He recorded videos for years.
Our kids were so happy they asked him to adopt them and become their real father. They begged him, actually. They were like, please don't leave me with this Ted guy, please. I don't like him. I do not like him. My mother has been sold off to these poker players because my father bet them, and now I'm stuck with Teddy here. I don't even call him dad because he sucks. And so Mr. Beast, he now has my kids. I let them go just because they hated me so much, and I could not bear to be that big of an issue in their lives. So, Mr. Beast, thank you for adopting my kids. And they've been calling you dad forever now. Since you got 67 million followers, I don't know what I'm saying. Fucking wow.
Your kids and my
Talk
kids.
about Biden.
My daughters actually jumped on a plane and flew there with me because they didn't care about the rest of us. But
Yes.
Mr. Beast, our girls.
My daughters, they used me to get to see Mr. Beast because they hate me very much. But they love Mr. Beast. They love Mr. Beast. This is the only time they've ever come with me to do anything. They won't even come grocery shopping with me because they don't want to be seen with Ted Cruz. So, this was a big deal for me. This was a big deal. I did not realize, though, they were going to end up being adopted by Mr. Beast. That was unexpected.
Are 10 and 13, and they were beside themselves with excitement. So it was really cool. They got to meet him, and he was really nice. He was gracious. He took pictures with the kids. He hung out with them. It was really very kind of him to do.
Senator Cruz, it's Buck here. Sorry I couldn't join you guys, but I didn't want to have to take the deeds to your houses and the keys to your cars. And, Mrs. Cruz would be very upset if the Buckster was able to run wild there at the poker table.
The Buckster? Did you call yourself the Buckster? Anybody who calls themselves the Buckster or the Chuckster or the Uckster of any kind calls themselves that? The somethingster? No, that's a weird motherfucker. What would that be for Alex? The name Alex. Yo, you don't want the Big Al to come on down. Come on down to the Big Al's Crab Shack, and Big Al is me. I'm Big Al, and I'm gonna sit on your face. I don't know what I'm saying. Come on down to Big Al's Crab Shack. Oh. That is so unprofessional. Here, I just drank kombucha, and it's like my acid reflux is coming. Oh God, I gotta remember to edit that.
I wanted to ask you about.
And Buck, I do need to ask you, where should I park Clay's truck?
It's a good question. Yeah, my wife actually said when I left, Ted, she was like, hey, whatever you do, limit your losses. So I think you took the best hand I had all day. We came back and played into the late night there in the Poker After Dark studios. Best hand I had all day. You basically cleared me out because you beat me by basically one card. It was one of the best hands you had all day, and we ended up with a big pack, a pile of cash between us.
Now, Senator Cruz, wow. I do got to turn us here, if I can, to what's going on in the world around us, and
here we go.
Most notably, let's start with how does the COVID madness end? I mean, you're in the Senate. You know what's happening here across the country. The federal government's getting more aggressive. New York City has and is enforcing vaccine mandates for all public life, essentially.
Yeah, good.
What's going on? How do we turn this around?
How do we turn this around? What do you mean turn this around? That is the proper direction, is to mandate vaccines for public life, for access to public life. Why are people resisting that? I still don't understand why people are resisting that. Yet they're taking ivermectin. You hear about this shit? They're taking ivermectin, which is horse dewormer paste, and some people are shoving it up their asses, or eating it, putting it in jam, and eating it on a fucking sandwich because it tastes bad. Like it's mushrooms on a pizza, putting magic mushrooms on a pizza to make it taste better. Fucking taking this ivermectin and then shitting themselves in the grocery stores because they took something they shouldn't have taken. And they're shitting out parts of their bodies thinking that it's worms, and it's like, no, dude. No, you're dying. You're poisoning yourself, man. Yet you think the vaccine is so bad. Where is the logic there? Where horse dewormer is more trusted than a vaccine that was made in a lab that's having been worked on for the longest time. They've had the mRNA technology for years. They've been developing it. Not for horses, for humans, and immunity and treatments, like cancer treatments. We've talked about the potential of the mRNA vaccine and how big of a deal it is that we have that. I don't need to explain it again. But the fact that people are doing stupid shit like drinking essential oils and thinking that's going to cure COVID or keep them from getting COVID. No, you motherfucker. How are people still, to this day, not trusting of modern medicine? People would literally rather poison themselves than do the right thing.
It really is ridiculous. This disease is going to run its course, and we're going to beat this pandemic.
When?
But in the meantime, we're seeing
when, how, when, and how. If people aren't, if people like you are preventing mandates from happening, then how are we going to get through this? Then, Ted, is it just going to pass? Winter's coming up. We know that illnesses, viruses get worse in the winter. When it gets cold, pretty cold out today where I am. But you think it's going to get all of a sudden just improve? No. Unless we do something about vaccine mandates, make those happen, you know? It's so ridiculous that Republicans, they want it one way, but refuse to get to that point. They refuse to make any effort or compromise to get to that goal that they want, which is to go back to normal. They just want to force going back to normal when people are going to fucking die if we do that. It's impossible. We can't go back to normal because people won't fucking get the vaccine. People won't wear masks still. Like, I'm so worried about going to class. I have to go on campus. I don't know what's going to happen. But I hope I hope it's not that many people in there. The professor is like, we're gonna maintain 3 feet distance. I'm like, that's nothing. That's literally nothing. Like 1, 2. That's literally like me to my computer right now. It does not feel safe. It really does not feel safe. I don't feel good about it at all.
And a whole lot of idiot politicians who just their
like Ted
authoritarian
Cruz.
instincts are coming out, and it seems like they've never met a mandate they didn't like. My view is real simple. This disease is serious. We need to treat it seriously, and we have. We've taken extraordinary steps. But I don't believe there should be any mandates concerning COVID. That means there shouldn't be any vaccine mandates. That means there shouldn't be any mask mandates.
Okay, Ted, so if we don't have mandates, then how do you expect that we get out of COVID? That's not logical at all. How does that make sense? There should be no mandates that make people take the proper precautions to get out of this COVID pandemic, but also we're going to get out of this COVID pandemic. We'll do it. How? You are keeping us from getting out. You are the obstacle to the thing that you want to happen.
It means there shouldn't be any vaccine passport. When it comes to vaccines, I believe in vaccines. I personally have been vaccinated. My family's been vaccinated. But I also believe in individual responsibility and choice. I think if you're an adult, you ought to be able to figure out the healthcare decisions you make in consultation with your doctor. And these politicians that are trying...
But people aren't smart enough to be able to make the right decision themselves. That's what we're seeing. There's something that Steve Jobs once said when he created the Macintosh. Customer doesn't know what they want until it's given to us, or given to them. Basically, people are fucking mindless. And you have to point them in the right direction sometimes. It's not always about, oh, you're being a sheep. You're a sheep if you follow this. Dude, people follow other people all the time. It's a pattern. Humans do it. It's not sheep, it's humans. If there's a good thing that you should do that helps all of us, and you do it too, that's not being a sheep. That's doing the right fucking thing and contributing to society's advance and survival. Okay, sorry. I went to the bathroom, so hopefully I remember my train of thought and where I was.
To put mandates in place, whether it's government mandates or whether it's your employer trying to force you to make healthcare decisions. I think that's absolutely wrong. I think the mass mandates you're seeing from...
An employer shouldn't be expected to allow their employees to be exposed to potential infection and death. Employers are being smart by mandating getting the shot, mandating masks. That's the right thing to do. They're on the right track. It doesn't have to be political to do the right fucking thing. You idiot. You absolute idiot.
Democrats they're not based on science. They're an abuse of power. And I think we ought to respect people's individual liberty while at the same time continuing to
nobody has the freedom to infect other people. There's no liberty to infect other people. That's stupid. Where does it say that in the Constitution? You have freedom of speech and you can own a gun. That's the fucking definition of American freedom. That's it. That is it. Other than that, there is no fucking liberty, you idiot. You absolute fucking fool. You don't have the right to be a fucking danger to other people.
Steps to defeat the pandemic.
So also the situation in Afghanistan seems to be, we know it's precarious. There were some concerning reports about some gunfire, a gunman out at the airport. Biden administration, we know it's a catastrophe, Senator Cruz. We've talked about that plenty here. We know the withdrawal plan looks like they came up with it in a matter of minutes and didn't bring in any actual foresight or expertise. It's just a disaster. What do you
How else was this supposed to go? Do you guys know how it was supposed to go? You have a strategy? Clay and Buckster? Buckster, the Buckster? You got a fucking strategy for this? You know how we're gonna get out of Afghanistan? Let's hear your ideas then. You make the fucking decisions. By yourself. If you alone can solve Afghanistan, then let us know. Let us know what your strategy is.
To happen here, and what do you want the Biden administration to do about what's playing out right now at Kabul International Airport?
Well, I want the Biden administration to please return my testicles to me. I need them. I need them very badly. I do not have them, and it is affecting my life in all kinds of ways where I feel the need to go out against medical mandates and continue to ruin society the way that I know best.
they need to do, number one, the first priority has to be evacuating the Americans and getting the Americans who are in Afghanistan out safely. It is clear.
Okay, genius, that's what we're doing. That's literally what they're doing right now. Is they're evacuating Americans and people that helped out Americans and bringing them back here. So what's the problem?
Clear they had no plan to do so, and it has collapsed around them. That has urgency. I would say simultaneous with that, they need to have a plan to move the Afghans who assisted the U.S. military. There were thousands of Afghans who risked their lives to be translators to assist the military, and we made promises to them. We need to honor those promises, and so those Afghans need to be evacuated as well. Now, at the same time, we have an obligation to protect national security at home. And so any Afghans that are being evacuated need to be thoroughly and completely vetted before they are allowed to come to the United States. The Biden administration is bringing tens of thousands in as refugees right now without...
Once again, does not stop, just hating or assuming malintent from refugees. Once again, Ted Cruz's hate for foreigners comes out, as it always does. It always comes down to that. Why are we helping? Why are we letting these people into our country? We shouldn't be allowing them in because I think they're bad. What if they're bad? We have a lot of bad people in our country. Like, these people need help. They need safety. They helped us. We caused this mess by going in there and getting involved for so many years. The least we can do is get the people out that we've gotten involved into this mess so that they don't get fucking murdered. It doesn't seem like that ridiculous of a request. It really doesn't. And this guy is a fucking fool, and I will not listen to him anymore. So what we're gonna do instead, because fuck that guy, that's what I have to say. What we're gonna do instead is we're gonna look at see what the Karens have been up to of the world. It's been a while. It feels like we've been looking at a lot of like toxic relationships and those types of things. Those are fun to look at too. Always a good amount of Schadenfreude. But all right, here we go. Keeping up with the Karens. Make fun of some idiots.
Barbara, no one deliberately walks around here and trying to make you upset. We don't care about you that much. We're trying to live our own life here.
A white lady getting involved in a black man's business. Yeah, at his own home. In front of his own home. She's got the haircut and everything. Like the boy cut that some of these Karens have.
We do care about making sure that you have a peaceful existence. And we don't. Yes, that we don't care about you as a person. That's correct. I care about my... Yes, that we don't care about you as a person. That's correct. I care about my family, the people that I love, not a random lady who chooses to shout at me during a work day while I have to have meetings. Very disrespectful and very inconsiderate to the work that we need to do and the lives that we need to live. I really don't think this is a teachable moment for you. I can tell that respect is maybe not in your way of doing things. It is for me. You are at the end of the day.
Damn, dude is handling this very well. I would not have handled this that well. Good on you for having a lot of fucking patience. Because I do not have that.
Adults, I will always treat you with respect, and it more important.
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Crazy racist lady at Port Perry Waterfront, Ontario. After ignoring her for so long, I confronted her. Oh, is it the fat chick in this mobility scooter thing? Why is it always them?
To my face? Yeah, I'm fucking saying to your face. You fucking ugly packy. Fuck, get out of my town.
Now what are you? Now what are
I
you?
am pure white, you motherfucker.
You're pure white, Yeah, you're also too fat to fucking walk, where you have to sit in a scooter and ride around to spread your hate. Literally too fucking fat to walk. You fucking lug of lard tubs. You lard tub piece of cunt bitch. Fuck you. And fuck your racism. And I hope you die of a heart attack. And I hope that you know what? No. I hope they remove your fucking legs because you have diabetes because you're so fucking fat and can't walk, you fat piece of shit.
Get the fuck out of my car!
You fucking racist bitch!
Yeah,
Who the fuck you talking to? You fucking racist bitch! Fuck you! Fucking racist!
Nothing to me. You're fucking stinky fuck.
Look who's talking. Look at your feet.
Look at my feet. Yeah, you know what? I'm a witch. We're supposed to be drowned, you dumb fuck. You know nothing about witches. You want to fuck with me? You'll see what happens.
I hope you follow the water.
We're waiting.
Come back.
No, leave it. Don't say that. It's okay.
Don't answer.
She has some issues. She's saying it to everybody.
Bother. No, just
fucking curry all over my car. The spices. Disgusting. In the fucking language. Disgusting.
Get up. Get up then. Get up and try to fight them. Let's see you stand up, bitch. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh yeah, that's right. Too fat to stand. Has to ride in a scooter. You fucking tub.
Yep, that's fucking right. I am the Canadian here. I'll fucking speak my languages, but fuck you and yours.
It's actually quite entertaining.
No, not goodbye. You goodbye. I don't have to goodbye. You didn't pay for shit yet. You don't even live here. So fuck you.
She's still there.
Otherwise, you're
Oh yeah? You fucking, are you scared? Are you fucking scared?
Get up.
You fucking
Stand up then, you diabetic bitch.
kids all around.
We're in a park. You fucking scared me.
Go home.
You know what scares me? Hey!
Just push her over. Just push her over. She won't be able to get up. She's like a fucking turtle.
Not in front of my daughter, man. Chill out. Don't swear in front of my daughter.
I have my daughter in my house.
You know what? Don't fucking talk your language in front of me then, and I won't.
She's speaking your language.
My language. Otherwise, fuck you. You get out of here. You get out. I don't have to.
Why are you freaking out? You're in a public place right now. You know how embarrassing you are?
Exactly.
You're embarrassing all around right now.
Yeah, most of them.
You can beat the shit out of her and she wouldn't be able to do anything about it. That's the thing. Dude, this is who Jake Paul's next opponent is gonna be. I guarantee. I fucking wish this was Jake Paul's next opponent. This lady, oh my god.
This is Canada.
Look at you. What a fucking joke. Are you fucking serious? Or seriously fuck?
Go. Look at everybody around you. It doesn't matter what color you are, what race you are.
Do you know how many colored people are around you right now?
Just go home.
Wow.
Look all around you.
What are you gonna do if I don't go home?
This is why
I don't have to go home. I am home, you dumb fuck.
That's not nice.
Everybody who knows you.
Get off of me, you fucking. Get off of me. Get off of me. You're not supposed to touch me.
You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to touch me. You're not supposed to cause a fucking public disturbance with all this bigotry and racism, lady.
Don't make me rescue. I do too. I am a police officer.
Ma'am.
You are
Yeah,
not.
go
Why are
home.
you
What
causing
an
a scene?
example you are.
Go home. This is a total embarrassment. You're causing a scene in front of all these young children for nothing. For nothing.
You do it to yourself.
Jeez.
I need you to leave my store. It says it that we have a mask mandate.
Oh, it's a Kevin. I don't give a fuck, bro. He's got camo shorts, digital camo shorts. Those Under Armour shoes, a Be Hard to Kill t-shirt. So this is what we got going on. He's in the store with no mask.
It's not illegal. I need you to leave. No, it is not. It's a private company. I need you to leave. Sir, I need you to leave and not touch any of my products.
Okay.
I asked you nicely the first time, and then you start yelling. You threw my glasses on the floor. I need you to leave.
I'm not doing it.
I need you to leave.
Go get the security.
Sir, I need you to leave.
If it's that much of a deal, you would have got security already.
Sir, we did call security, but I need you to leave.
Okay, I'm not going to.
Well, don't touch any of my products. Sir, I asked you not to touch any of the products. What did I tell you? I need you to leave. I need you to leave. Why are you acting like a child?
Why are you acting like a child?
Because
Why are you acting like a child? You literally cannot follow rules. If a store says put a mask on, then if you can't follow that, then get the fuck out. You can't just do whatever you want. Why do people think they can just do whatever the fuck they want because this is America? That's not how it works. People that have never read the Constitution before in their lives are going around, I'm American, I can do what I fucking want. You're an idiot.
Ask you to leave my
Why does your store have a policy to wear a mask?
Get the fuck out of Sunglasses Hut, you dumb fuck.
What's the policy?
To wear a mask in a store.
What's the policy?
To protect
For
other
what?
people, sir.
From what?
I have
So
security
what?
right now.
From what?
From the coronavirus, sir.
From the
This
coronavirus.
is a pandemic
And-
going on.
Oh, it is? Since I'm fully fucking...
Why am I, sir? But
Okay,
I'm
so
using a
then...
mask.
No, you can't, actually.
It says
There's
it
no
right
law
there.
against it. I don't give a shit about your fucking sign on the door. No, I'm not.
No,
Because now she's discriminating.
I'm
You are.
You're discriminating. Yeah, it's just this straight white man in the Be Hard to Kill shirt. You fucking fool. You peaked in high school, I guarantee it.
You fucking like it or not?
Oh, he's good. He's got a taser on him. Get him out of there.
That just much like to be yours. Anybody else?
Sir, he threw the glasses on the floor. He threw my product on the floor and went on the floor. And that's why I'm asking him to leave, because he threw something on the floor and he got up in my face. I feel very unsafe and he needs to leave my store.
I'd like to go write a report. How about leave? How about just leave? You're not welcome here. You should... These idiots like this going out into society causing problems. Like, get the fuck out, dude. You can't follow the rules and you shouldn't be allowed there. That goes with anything. That goes anywhere. If it didn't have to do with wearing a mask and it was any other rule, then he wouldn't be doing this. But because it's like a new rule and it's a slight inconvenience to his comfort, he feels the need to be entitled, as though he can just do whatever he wants. And dude, that's not the case. You can't just do that. You're hurting other people.
I already got a picture of her. I'll see you, dumbass.
Have a good day, sir.
Wow.
There's a federal law.
Private business.
No.
Which
He got a sewing tool and put it in his back pocket. Oh, is he stealing?
its own rules in the store.
It doesn't work like that.
Jim,
Oh,
don't,
yes,
don't
it
engage
does.
with him. Don't even talk
All right,
to
I mean,
him. Don't even talk to him.
what happened when people were black and they were being discriminated against?
You're not going to change your mind, so...
Just because people were black and somebody's going to a private business, it gives them the right to discriminate. That's great. That's exactly what you're saying. That's the same. This is medical discrimination.
Oh, how do you another straight white male comparing not being allowed to go into the store because they're not wearing a mask to the discrimination and Jim Crow laws that black people faced for many, 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 many years, and the discrimination they still face today? How are you going to compare that? Like, that's so uneducated of an opinion to express.
This is against the disability. We are protected by federal law.
No, you're not.
Civil Code 51.
Not in the sewing store. You're not protected in the sewing store.
Go look up the Americans with Disabilities Act. Is exactly.
No, it doesn't apply to this. Sorry.
You can't deny it.
Doesn't apply to this. You look crazy, dude.
I really wanted to. I could bring
Okay, go bring the lawyer. Go hire a lawyer. You can't even afford a haircut, it looks like.
Now that's what you're doing all over a mask. That's unbelievable. That's my perspective. Because I have a right to do whatever I want with my own body, protect myself.
Yeah, but not in this store if they don't want you here. That's the thing. Like, you have to leave. This isn't your store. It's their store. They pay the rent for that property. That they run that business. And if you're going to misbehave, then they have every right to say, get out. It's the same thing as telling someone to get off your property.
My own health, the way I choose
Do it
to.
outside. Take it out with somebody else, not me.
This is the closest place to my house with sewing.
There's another one,
classes.
though. There's another one.
Which way?
That way.
I live that way. This is more convenient for me. I'm not going to let this keep happening. This is ridiculous.
Okay. Well, I'm just giving you an option. There's another one.
Are you going to listen to everything that's on the news? Are you going to believe everything that's on the neuse?
How you doing?
So you can discriminate against disabled people?
Talk over there.
You can be shown on camera too? That's great.
Talk all you want.
How much are your classes? How much are your classes?
Too much for you.
What are you talking about? Did you get that on video? That's funny. I haven't said anything directly to insult you.
You're causing a disturbance, though, so you are insulting them. You're insulting them by not respecting their rules, the rules of the store, the safety of the people that are there.
I'm coming here to be your customer. I want to invite my friends too. Is that the way you treat people? Is that way you treat people every time you have problems? Why don't you can put the mask over your ears, that maybe that'll help too.
Patrick, can you shut the fuck up?
Karen of the week.
Where's your background from?
I don't want to talk to you guys. You're assholes.
Tell me. Come on. Come on, Karen. Let's see, Karen.
Don't fucking bring the initiative here.
Okay, and tell him you're driving a V8, Karen. You too. You Muslim, you stupid idiot. You're such a dumbass.
So stupid.
Go away.
Go back to your Muslim country.
Oh my god, shriveled up looking fucking white-haired bitch with a purebred dog that shouldn't even exist.
Hey, go away.
You came to us and insulted.
Go away.
They always say that.
Your country, then.
They always say that.
I live here. I live down the street. Where do you live? You're not from here. Go back to your country.
It's like, what is wrong with you? Really? Where does this go?
You fucking racist. She says, go back to your country, you fucking Muslims piece of shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, disrespectful. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell.
Go away, you're racist. Racist, go away.
Go to hell.
Go away.
You're so disrespectful. I hope you.
It doesn't matter.
Get out of here, Karen.
Go away, you're racist.
Go, Karen.
Racist.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You came to us and started.
I feel bad for your dog. I feel real bad for your dog.
Just because, you know. Hey. And then he called us Muslims.
Come on. Keep going.
Go away.
Keep going.
Go your way. I don't know. Because of the smell of the smell of a truck. The smell. It doesn't matter. Go away.
And he'll help you then. Put a mask and he'll solve all that.
I'm leaving tonight, but I'm afraid they're going to see my car.
She just hit that car with her door.
I'm leaving because I'm afraid they're gonna key my car.
Wow, you're the victim? You're the victim when you're harassing people?
You just hit that guy's car.
You just hit that other car, see?
Look at that.
Oh.
Look what you just fucking did.
She opened her door on somebody else's car and she's talking about worried that these guys are going to key her car. What a racist punk. This bitch is. Oh my god.
You just hit that car and you're talking about us? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, what an idiot.
I can't believe you right now. Have you looked in the fucking mirror? Have you looked in the mirror lately?
The license plate. There you go.
Another day in Huntington Beach with the Karens.
I live right down the street, girl. You look like, and I'm very beautiful. You're a liar. I'm very beautiful.
We're looking right at you. You're on camera. You're not very beautiful. You're a psycho. Is she on Xanax? She should not be allowed to drive. Like they're prescribing these old white ladies way too much shit, and they cannot navigate properly. It needs to change. Somebody needs to do something about it.
You were beautiful when you walked up. When you walked up, you were beautiful till you opened your stupid ass mouth.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Asshole.
Goodbye. Go back to your country.
I was born in Hollywood. You're a Mexican. That's who you are.
You hear this dumbass? Hey, biggest dumbass right here, guys. Keep going. Let's make a parade for your dumbass. Come on. Everyone behind her. Let's go. Let's go. Keep going. Keep it going. Go ruin someone else's life.
Go back to Europe where you...
Hey, and insurance will call you because I will let them know you hit their fucking car.
Watch out, Miles. Move.
Really?
There's no scratch on that car.
Okay, you stupid ass, go.
I just came from church and I didn't say one cuss word to you. I'm very thankful.
That's a lie. She did say cuss words.
Goodbye. Oh yeah, you should be.
Yeah, she's on pills. Exactly.
Go. You forgot to take your mask today?
Goodbye.
Bye. God bless you. God bless you.
Oh, you're a dumbass.
God bless you, you fucking racist.
I wish you did. You just made yourself so fucking famous. Oh, you're fine, Mama. You're good. You're a good, sweetheart.
Bye, Karen.
I want to go to the beach.
Why are you trying to convince me? I'm not trying to do anything.
Can you just stop harassing people and keep it fucking going? Look, you got cars behind you, stupid. Go.
Come here on Sunday.
Hey, then go home.
Fucking A, man.
Bye.
Go. You're
Oh my god,
embarrassing the kid,
she's
you
still
stupid.
there. Oh my god, that is insane. Like, I hate going out in public because of things like this. Let me see. Reddit. We're gonna go to reddit.com. Do we do a relationship advice or an am I the asshole? Let me see. Alright, let's help this dude out. I suspect my girlfriend talked with her ex while I was away for a week. She says it's a WhatsApp bug. What? Does that happen? So she had a bit of history with that guy already when we started dating a year ago. We talked it through. She decided I was more important to her, and I am fine with that. We do mistakes, especially when the relationship is young. I am no angel either. I thought we were past this thing because everything was fine for a year. Now I've been away for a week and she started acting weird, kind of similar to how she acted back then. I asked her what's up. She told me everything's fine. She just missed me. I brought up the topic of her ex, and to prove to me there is nothing going on, she showed me the WhatsApp chat with her ex, which is deleted and the guy is blocked. There's this little chat about the guy being blocked. What? So far so good. But what I noticed was at the top it said today, like when you send a message today. I asked her what that was all about. She said, I don't know, it must be some kind of bug because the chat is empty after deleting it and it just registers the last activity, which was us looking at it right now, which doesn't sound that stupid. So before flipping out over nothing, I tried that. I took some old chat I had with someone I don't chat with anymore, deleted the chat and blocked the guy. It said today at the top, even though I haven't sent any messages to the person. So I was pretty relieved. She must be right. Today I checked again whether anything changed, and indeed, it says at the top yesterday now. So just looking doesn't seem to cause any updates, but blocking does. So she did block him yesterday. Why would she do that off all days right before seeing me? I talked to her about it. She showed me the chat and it said yesterday at the top for her ex as well. Of course, that bug doesn't make too much sense now, does it? I am not too familiar and with WhatsApp. I'm really worried now. I don't want to flip out over nothing, but obviously I want to know whether what I'm seeing is legit. Does anyone have some kind of explanation? Someone who is savvy with WhatsApp shenanigans? Geez, this is not for me. This is more of a tech problem than it is a relationship advice. What do people say? It's not a bug in your WhatsApp, it's a bug in your relationship. She's lying to you. Actually, WhatsApp will tell you at the top when that person accessed the app last. So if the guy is going on the app and talked to someone else, it will indicate that was the last time they were online. It does not necessarily mean that they spoke or that he even spoke to anyone else. It just means that was the last time he was on WhatsApp. It's not a bug, it's a feature, but a different one than people on here think. In this case, I would give her the benefit of the doubt. I think what OP means by today is when the chat is cleared and the top of it says today above the end-to-end encryption notice, not the online status. Someone says, I'm sorry, but she's lying to you. At least you know what she's really like now instead of finding out 5 years down the road or something. These bugs don't exist. She's lying. She's a liar, pants on fire. Good to know now instead of after another year. Please, OP, don't set her pants on fire, as tempting as that might be. Geez, everybody is lying. I mean, everyone says that she's lying. Someone says she blocked him so that he doesn't blow up her phone while you're present. Sorry, it sucks for you. Damn, that's mean. Ow. That makes sense though. That so he doesn't blow up her phone. Otherwise, like, why would she have blocked him like immediately when he got back from wherever he was? Shit, dude. Yeah, you gotta end the relationship. She's a dishonest hoe. You can't let that shit happen. You can't. Alright, well, we're gonna end it on that. I gotta go to therapy. But thank you guys for listening to the show. I hope this was enjoyable. Wish me luck with school tomorrow, because that is going to suck a lot. So yeah, thank you for listening. I'll see you guys in a couple days. I love you very much. And peace.
It's really that time of year, and your team might finally do it. Or if you're a Rams fan, you might just want to book the trip now. This year, Super Bowl 56 is in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, February 13th. You can scour resellers to buy an overpriced ticket closer to the day, or you can lock in the Super Bowl experience of a lifetime now with our friends at On Location. True 50-yard line seats, only available with On Location. An invite to celebrate on the field with the champs. On Location, yes, you want to craft a perfect confetti angel like I did? Go to the game with On Location, and it's not just about gameplay. From dinner with NFL legend Marcus Allen to pregame parties featuring acoustic sets for Wyclef, the official hospitality partner of the NFL is offering the most exclusive ticket packages available. Want to know how? Visit onlocationexp.com/SB56 or search Super Bowl On Location. That's right. Search Super Bowl On Location. Make the trip of a lifetime. It's your shot. Take it.